following segment sponsored by Appalachian Resource Conservation and Development Council.
Well, once again, we are live this morning here in Greene County. Welcome to Nome Hollow Farm. They are in their third season, and of course, it's all about welcoming the public to share what they have here, the special animals here at Nome Hollow Farm. You can see, you go right inside the gates, and that's where you're going to see all the goats that we met earlier. The chickens are going to come and greet you. You can learn a lot here. This is, of course, agritourism, a wonderful opportunity for people to come in. They're growing all kinds of things here. You've got the fruit trees, they're growing, the babies and the animals, they're growing, and the ideas here also growing. It has become an Airbnb destination where you can stay the night to experience life on the farm. It has also become a drive-in movie theater. You can take your cars on the weekends and come on in. This weekend they're showing The Goonies. It's all a wonderful way to support local farms here in our area. Let's meet the farmer himself, John Dixon.
I'm a 100% disabled veteran. So moved here to retire, and then right before COVID happened, bought a couple of chickens, and 4 chickens turned into chicken math, which is where you want 4, you buy 6, and you walk out of the store with 24, and it just kept growing.
And as you can see, it didn't stop with chickens. He now has ducks, geese, goats, turkeys, and the list goes on. Nome Hollow Farms is a special place just outside of Greenville, a place John loves to share.
People can come and feed the animals, bring the families out, picnic areas, a couple of different areas, playground, set out games like cornhole and stuff like that. And so basically people can just come out and enjoy the day and just create memories on the farm.
The farm also offers a gift shop with neat items and plenty of gnomes. It's still growing with several projects in the works. The farm is just now in its 3rd season, and new this year, drive-in movies with a mix of new and classic films. He opens the gates each Saturday night.
I've got all kinds of stuff going on. I want to do some, not necessarily a greenhouse, but just be able to have a place down here where I can grow plants and add them to a garden and stuff like that, and then sell, you know, fresh, organic style or very all-natural style fruits and vegetables.
He has also planted several fruit trees that continue to grow each year. John says the farm keeps him very busy, always something to do and someone to see.
Got probably close to 200 friends here on the farm, and I can come out and hang out with them and feed them and pet them and just enjoy, you know, being around them. And they will always come running when they see somebody come down here.
And run they do. They were quite the welcome wagon when we stopped to visit. Even some babies making their way around the farm, staying close to Mama while checking out the new people. We got to feed the goats and talk to the geese, took plenty of pictures too. John says that's what it's all about.
It's amazing. I love seeing, especially the kids come out, because kids see the baby goats and they see the different baby animals and stuff, and they just enjoy, you know, being out here on the farm, and that's what it's here for. The motto from day one has been family fun on the farm, and I may have to update that a little bit, because I think memories that families have on the farm is now something that especially with the climate today, where little farms are disappearing left and right. People just aren't doing it anymore. For me to come here and see families come here, it just means everything. So.
It means everything to John, and of course it means everything to those families who are able to come out and enjoy and make those memories here on the farm. As I said, the drive-in movie, that's the newest addition this year, and coming up this weekend on Saturday, it's The Goonies. So much fun, brings back a lot of memories. And then the Minecraft movie is coming up the weekend after that. we're going to swing on over here because we have Emily Bidgood, of course, from Appalachian Resource Conservation and Development Council. I mean, is this a beautiful place?
We're having fun out here this morning and enjoying John's hospitality.
We are, and we thought this would be better than the seesaw over there, right? That could be dangerous for you and I.
He has everything out here that's just a lot of fun. It just shows how creative our farmers are in this region and how hospitable, and it's been phenomenal to see John's journey over this past 3 years in agriculture and agritourism.
I think it's therapeutic for families and also for the farmers to be able to share their passion and their love.
Absolutely. Yeah, I totally agree.
All right, and you have several farms that are also agritourism, and right now on Facebook you have all the farms out there. You're kind of looking for nominations.
It's true. This is a good excuse. Nome Hollow Farms has a great farm stand and a farm store, and at Appalachian RC&D Council this summer, we're collecting more of that input from the community. So I know your viewers are out there that have their favorite farm stands and on-farm places. Please go on our Facebook and nominate your farm stand listed on there so we can start getting it on the map. Just as we do farmers markets on our farmers markets map, we would love to start collecting that group info about on-farm stands, because isn't that what we all love about this region, is how much there is to explore.
So much to explore and experience, and I love that on your Facebook page, on your website, what a great resource to connect us to farms like Nome Hollow that are all across the region, offering such a unique perspective, different ideas and opportunities.
We'll have produce, honey. Nome Hollow Farm has jams and peach preserves, and farms have skincare products. There's so much that you can source from this area. I know your viewers already do, and so we want to share all the ways that we can support our local farmers.
And of course, this is the best time of year, Emily, because all that produce from our local farms is coming in. Those farmers markets are so much fun to go and visit. And really, throughout the entire week, you have opportunities.
It amazes me because of the dedication of farmers market volunteers and communities. There's 12 farmers markets in our region, just in Northeast Tennessee. And so 6 days a week, you can go and visit a farmer's market. From all across this 8-county region. So you can find what farmers markets are open at arcd.org. We have a farmers market finder. It has all the hours and locations and information about which farmers markets take SNAP, which programs they participate in. And we're really happy to say that we've learned that we will be able to continue the Pharmacy Fit walking program.
Ooh, that's so popular.
So stay tuned about when you're going to need to lace up your walking shoes for Pharmacy Fit. We're going to work with our area farmers markets to figure out how to roll that out soon.
I love the farmers markets, and they have really expanded. I feel like you can get everything you need there at the farmers markets. Like you mentioned, the local honey and the soaps, as well as the produce and the products. So you really get to meet the farmer, learn about the farmer, and in John's case, you get to come on out to the farm.
Absolutely. Yeah, exactly. Whether it's Friday night that you want to go out to Irwin Farmers Market, or Wednesday that you want to go to Bristol or Kingsport, or really Monday through Saturday. Saturdays you can visit a plethora of farmers markets, and so I love encouraging folks to go on out and really support what you want to see, which is local thriving farms.
And that's what we need to continue here in our area. We are so blessed with so many beautiful farms. All right, well, we want to thank John for having us out here. Of course, Nome Hollow Farm. You can find out more by checking out their website. And for all those resources on those different farms and different farmers markets, you can always go to the arcd.org website, and that's where you're going to find the map and all that information to lead you to support your local farmer.
We're here in Wares Valley, which is a wonderful area. It's just outside the city of Pigeon Forge, and it is the peaceful side of Sevier County here. And a little fun fact, there's more overnight cabin rentals outside the city limits in Sevier County than there are inside any of the cities. So on any given night, we have more people staying out in the county than we do in the cities.
Any stay in peaceful Wares Valley begins with a great place to call your home away from home. including cabins loaded with plenty of amenities.
You don't have to worry about continental breakfast with 400 people you don't know. It's all about getting together, and the amenities are incredible. We've got babysitters. We've got a video game arcade downstairs. There's a theater room where you can also hook up your Xbox or whatever, so your Fortnite kids can still play. Great internet service. And we have a full indoor swimming pool downstairs. That's not a glorified hot tub. The hot tub is out here on the deck where you can soak and enjoy that view. This is a real indoor swimming pool right here on your property.
When you do decide to leave your cabin to explore Wares Valley, one of your first stops could be at Whaley's General Store for supplies. The Whaley family has run this store for the past 16 years, and their family has been part of this community for a lot longer than that.
Our name Whaley's has been in the area since the 1700s. Well, a lot of people come into our store to get away from the hustle and bustle out in town, and we give them little places to go in this area, little hiking trails and picnic areas and stuff that they enjoy doing, waterfalls, and they come and we want them to come back. We don't want them to get bogged down with all the touristy stuff out there and the congestion, so they're able to come here and relax. And you might see a black bear come on your porch and help you eat your hot dogs. You know, you just don't know. So.
And after shopping for everything you need for your stay in Wares Valley at Whaley's, you definitely need a great meal. And just down the road, you can find one at Hillbilly's Restaurant.
This is the hidden gem of the Smokies over here in Wares Valley. It's beautiful. The locals love to come hang out here. It's not as developed as some of the other places, so we get much more old style Smoky Mountain.
Your favorite thing on the menu, you personally?
My favorite thing is the meatloaf at dinner time. We advertise it as the best meatloaf in Tennessee, and I stand by that.
After a great meal, it's time for dessert. And in Wares Valley, you can cool off with shaved ice at the Little Ice Shack, another great family business here serving those looking for a little peace and quiet.
They're looking to get away from all the hustle and bustle and the commercialism and all that stuff. And that's why they like the cabins and the Airbnbs and get a little quietness.
So the next time you're looking to vacation here in the Great Smoky Mountains, remember to come here to the quiet side in Wares Valley. For Destination Vacation, I'm Chris McIntosh reporting.
Well, an incredibly talented local baker is back on network television again. This time, Timmy Norman is front and center competing on the show Super Mega Cakes on Food Network. Perhaps you saw him on episode 4 where he won the battle against Duff Goldman with this incredible cake. That is a cake. We are honored to have Timmy Norman with us today to talk about the finale, which is coming up tonight. Great to have you back.
Thanks so much for having me. I'm excited to talk about the show.
I never know where you're at.
I know.
You're all over the place. I was saying it's like you're kind of part of the Food Network family now.
It feels like that. Like I've been so fortunate to be involved in a lot of great shows, including this one.
And of course, this one, episode 4, kind of tell me about Super Mega Cakes, because it was like, it was a little bit different than Is It Cake?
Yeah, it's very different, and it can be confusing how the layout is, because Duff has a huge team of like 12 people, and he's competing against all of our individual teams at the same time. So he's making 6 cakes over the course of 4 days, and we're making 1. So he's doing all of our themes at the same time.
And you teamed up with a couple of other folks that you knew before.
Yeah, teamed up with Jajar and Henderson. We were the finalists on season 3 of Is It Cake, became great friends from there. And we were like, let's go and see if we can beat Duff.
And these are like life-size cakes that you guys are making over the course of this period.
They had really high expectations, giving us 4 days to compete, which you never get on a TV show. They really expected something grand and extravagant, and so we knew going in that we had to be as big and as detailed as possible.
And you were given, they each had different categories. I liked the classic cartoons was one of them.
So cool.
You were given ocean predators.
Right, we were, and I am a huge Shark Week fan. I love the oceans. I've scuba dived with my son. Like, you know, we love those types of things. I'm an adventure seeker, and so having that theme was really great. Like we were blown away with that.
I was blown away. You sent me this video. It does not look like a cake at all. I mean, the detail
of some of these things, and it would appear that they're just kind of floating, which you said was kind
Yeah.
of one of those things you were supposed to do.
Yeah, each cake theme was given our own special trait, and ours had to appear to float at least one element. We actually floated like 4 elements, so we tried to exceed what we were expected to do.
Oh my goodness. And like the jellyfish in there, they look
Yeah.
like you can see through them.
Yeah, I had a great idea to use rice paper. You can soak that, like what you make like a spring roll with. You can soak it and then let it and form it and let it dry, and it will keep the shape that you do. And so I was able to use that to make some jellyfish that were translucent. And we went with like a deep sea. We thought it'd be a little different, so we're using, you know, this goblin shark, which not a lot of people know about. We used that as our inspiration, which we loved how it turned out.
Oh my goodness. It is incredible.
Yeah.
And you actually won your episode.
We did. We were so surprised because, you know, Duff's Ocean Predator cake was insane as well.
It was.
He had some great artists working on that. That's, you know, world renowned. So to beat that team was like insane for us.
And then that propelled you into
Yeah.
the finale, which is tonight.
Tonight's the finale. So all of the winning cakes from the 6 episodes, the final episode will be tonight, which is Alien Invasion. And so the winner of that one will combine with all of our winning cakes. And we have a whole group of 50 people that come through, and they look at our cakes, they get to come up close, they get to taste the cake. And so then they get to like pick the winner of the show.
And they got to taste the cake.
They
Which, so
did.
you had to cut that cake.
We did have to cut it, which was like one of those moments
I would
where
have cried.
Yeah, I think being a cake decorator, you kind of expect it.
I
And
know.
so you start from that. They were all like, oh no, you have to cut it for
Yeah.
us, but you know, it's fine.
And so that was kind of part of it. Like, how
Yeah.
does this taste?
Yeah, tasting was a factor as well. So we did a really risky flavor. We did a seaweed cake because we really wanted to pull from our inspiration, and it paid off.
Okay. Did you
For-
try it?
Yeah, it was delicious.
Oh
yeah.
my goodness. Now I want
Yeah.
a seaweed cake.
Yeah, we knew having Jajar on our team, he's such a great baker.
Mm-hmm.
He's young, he's 25, but he is such a great baker. We knew we just needed to let him do something creative with that flavor, and he did not let us down at all.
Well, I cannot wait. So where can we watch the episode tonight?
Tonight at 9 o'clock on Food Network. It also will stream tomorrow on HBO Max, so if you don't have Food Network, you can catch it tomorrow.
Okay. I'm so
Yeah.
excited. I'm sure your lips are
I
sealed.
know, lips
Yep.
are sealed.
So
Yep.
cannot wait to see how it goes. Real quick, because you are not downtown
Right.
anymore, but you are still doing signature cakes.
I am doing cakes. So anything you used to get from me, you can still get from me. I just don't have that storefront walk-in space. I have a private studio, appointment only. So if you want something, I'll be happy to make it for you.
And I did see still doing wedding cakes. I
Yep.
saw Neyland Stadium.
Neyland Stadium, such a fun cake to make. Been doing a lot of PALS themed cakes, which is always fun. The community loves those.
I know, and you do some great ones. The hot dog, I
Yep.
mean, all the detail, it's incredible. All right, well, he's got the same website, so you can check
Yeah.
it out, get a hold of him online, Cake Buds Bakery. Great to see you.
Local Orthodontics. Once again, it is time for Junior Chef, sponsored by Local Orthodontics. And speaking of Local Orthodontics, we want to welcome Abby Cartwright with us today. Thank you for being here.
Thank you for
We're going to be
having
talking with Abby and our Junior Chef as well, Sophie Valendry. How you doing, Sophie?
Good, how are you?
What are you going to be preparing for us today?
We're going to be making salad in a jar.
Salad in a jar. Very convenient. Be able to take it wherever you go.
Yeah.
Is this something you do when you, like for lunch or something?
I haven't made it before, but TR showed me quite a couple times.
So TR Dunn is over there from 413. You're part of the 413 group, aren't
Yeah.
you? Y'all just got back from a very important trip. Tell me about it.
So we left on Monday morning and we went to Gatlinburg and we did Bible studies, group talks. We discussed our leadership. We hung out and we just had a good time.
It sounds like you had a good time.
Yeah.
So how do we get started? I'm interested in this, Abby, because
yeah.
this would be very convenient. This would be great for lunch.
It would.
How do we get started with salad in a jar?
So first you're going to take your dressing.
Okay. Oh, this is really backward from the way that
Yeah.
most people do salad. You're starting with the dressing. I like that. Okay. So what kind of dressing do you have in there?
I'm not sure.
I think that's a vinaigrette. Yeah. It looks like a balsamic, maybe. Okay, in there.
You just pour it in the jar.
Very nice. Okay, and what else we got?
And then next we do our tomatoes, and in our case we used baby tomatoes instead of chopping any up. We're just gonna throw some of those in there.
That makes it even, and that's a great tip too, Abby. Doing stuff like this quick, easy, very convenient, isn't it?
It's not a lot of prep work.
Not a lot of prep work. Get it all in the jar and go. I like it. Do you like? I love salads. Do you like salads?
Yeah.
All right. So you got the dressing, you got the tomatoes. Where are we going to go next?
Then we're gonna put some cucumbers in there.
Well, you see, that's what I would leave out, but you go ahead and put them in there.
Yeah.
Not a big fan of cucumbers. Do you like cucumbers?
I love it all.
You love all the veggies?
I do.
I wish I was like that. There's two veggies I really can't eat. Is cucumbers. I don't like them, and I don't like lima beans.
No?
I don't like lima beans at all. No. So we got some cucumbers going in there. And I know this time of year, a lot of folks love the cucumbers. They're coming in season, and you can get them fresh from your local markets. All right, what else we got going on?
And then we're gonna put some pre-made salad bits in there.
All right. Some fresh mix. You got some broccoli in there. Looks like some cabbage and some carrots. You're just gonna put it in there. Just gonna pack it down. All right. Abby, this would be perfect in your all situation, being at local orthodontic. Y'all could have these for lunch really easy.
Oh, it would be. We stay busy serving patients.
Yeah.
Been very busy this summer, especially the month of July.
Right.
We've got a special July
tell us
promotion
about that.
going on. So for the month of July, our patients can get started for $189 down.
Right.
And $189 monthly payment. And that's with braces or Invisalign.
All right. What a great way to, you're on summer break right now. It's a great time before you go back to school to take care of that, isn't it?
Yeah, it's the perfect time. If they start now, we can get them back before school starts.
Right.
And they don't miss any school at all.
That's awesome. And $189 down, $189 a month is a great deal on that. Yeah. And speaking of great deals, you're just going right on here. I personally got to have bacon on my salad. So there you go. You're going in with the bacon. All right. And you're an 8th grader at UH.
Yeah.
Talk to me about your future plans. Do you think you want to get into something food-wise, or maybe what are you thinking about for the future?
I'm looking into the engineering field.
Okay, very nice.
Because so in 8th grade at our school, you are able to take up to 3 high school classes, I think.
Okay.
So I'll be taking biology and algebra this year.
Very good.
So. Starting ahead.
Get ahead of the game on those math classes, especially. I learned that the hard way when I was in school. All right. So you got you're going in. I like this because you're going in with the lettuce last.
Yeah.
You started with the dressing, and that's just going to be wonderful. And the thing is, when you get done with this, you'll be able to just turn it upside down, and that dressing is going to go all over everything. I like that. And what's our last ingredient?
The cheese.
All right.
We're going to just sprinkle that on top.
I'll hand that to you. There you go.
Thank you.
I like it. And you've already got a couple of them done.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness. You're packing this. I mean, it is going to be full of great stuff. So you're just putting that cheese in there. What's your favorite ingredient out of everything you put in there?
The cheese.
The cheese?
Yeah.
I would go bacon. What would you say?
Ooh, I like it all. I think it looks so good. Her lettuce is going to stay crispy.
Everything's going to be nice and crispy. It's going to be, when you flip that jar upside down, all that dressing is going to coat everything. So all you got to do is just open it up, get a fork, and go to work.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
So go ahead and put that lid on there. Now look at all of the goodness that's in that one jar. Oh my goodness. Sophie, you've done a work of art there. You really have. Oh my goodness. Look at those. Set it out there with those other two, because that is a beautiful, beautiful thing right there. 3 great salads in a jar right there. Sophie Valendry, thank you so much for coming by today. I want you to remind everybody about that special for local orthodontics one more time.
So our special until the end of July is $189 down payment and $189 monthly payment.
So come on in to local orthodontics. Folks, we have had such a great time with our Junior Chef program. Look forward again a little later in the year around the holidays, and we want to thank Local Orthodontics for sponsoring our Junior Chef.
Well, we know that the Appalachian Highlands Humane Society does amazing work all over our region, raising awareness in order to save, protect, and advance the lives of animals here in our region. This morning, Lucinda Grandy and Abby Johnson are here to introduce us to Koa, who's having a grand time here in our studio. Thank you all so much for joining us.
Thank you for having us.
Great to have you on the show. Of course, we all know you guys do incredible work. Been doing that. You said you kind of changed your name because you're so regional.
We did. We work in Kentucky. We work North Carolina. We work across our region, up in Virginia. Abby can tell you more about the work we do. She's extremely involved in it.
And of course, Abby, you're the director here of our, which you're just down the road here in Johnson City.
Yes, ma'am. So please do come and visit us and visit Koa. He loves being the center of attention, if you can't tell.
Koa, yes, Koa. We have had so much fun. Tell us a little bit about Koa, because you guys rescued him, you were saying, a few months ago, along with some brothers too.
Yes, Koa came to us in February from a really rough situation down in Unicoi County. And oh gosh, the poor thing, he was just so emaciated and so malnourished. He even had sores on his paw pads and his feet, and his coat was stained from where he'd been living in his own filth for weeks and penned up in a crate. And through the work of some of our amazing volunteers and some great vets that also volunteer with us, we kind of quickly noticed that Koa wasn't a normal puppy. He wasn't playful. He didn't have an appetite, you know, just kind of like a happy, healthy puppy should be. And so we ended up getting him to UT, and they diagnosed him with a liver shunt.
Okay.
And so now we're working on doing what we can to keep him stable and fundraise for his surgery, which will hopefully give him a long and happy, healthy life.
So he needs a surgery in order to fix this. You said if he doesn't get the surgery, it would be lethal.
Yep, 2 years.
Got to have a surgery. So you guys have launched, which I know through the Humane Society, you guys kind of do this. You pick up these cases and then kind of put them out to the public. So tell me about what you guys are doing when it comes to fundraising.
Right now, our primary fundraiser is for him, and we did not receive any funding from local government. We're private entity only. We are a nonprofit 501c3, so we're perfect. You get your tax credits and whatnot. But we have our Wags to Riches thrift store. That has been amazing for us. It has been huge for the Humane Society as far as the monetary gains that roll in for us to help our programs.
And we're seeing the inside of it right now. We've got some video from when you guys opened it. That's not too far from us here at the station either, right downtown.
Yes, West Market Street.
Yeah,
2808 West Market Street.
And a wonderful way for the community to get involved and help you guys.
Yes.
How does it work? They can drop off items?
We accept donations Tuesday through Friday from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. Saturday is by appointment. And then we're open from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. 5 days a week.
So you can come on in,
Yep,
you
we're
can
closed on
purchase, you can
Mondays.
look, you can get some great things. I hear you've got a lot of great merchandise.
We do. We're closed on Mondays because we have to catch up from the week, and then new merchandise. It goes out every day. It's unreal. We are so blessed by our community that brings items to us, and wonderful, wonderful items.
Koa is having a ball. Koa needs some chew toys. Koa is definitely a puppy. And so we do have a QR code, because how much are you trying to raise for Koa?
At least $15,000.
Okay. And how close are we? You've raised a few thousand.
We're at $5,900 right now. And unfortunately, his liver shunt couldn't be the normal one.
Okay. So
if it had been external, and Abby, you can speak to that more so than me, but if it had been external, it would have been a lot less expensive, but it's not. It's an internal.
Okay. And we see what an amazing puppy. And tell me a little bit about what's happening at the facility just down the road. You have other animals as well. You need volunteers. There's lots of ways people can get involved.
Oh, goodness. I'm working at the Humane an organization and advocating for Can you tell he's a little spoiled?
All right, we're going to give everybody the information. Hey, if you would like to help out, there is that QR code that you can donate to help Little Koa here. You can also read more about the organization on their website, and you can learn more about the different ways that you can help and support this amazing organization doing great work for our animals here in our region.